Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines. We've got our large poop lake over here, which is expanding further and further. I did put the wall all the way down here, but I'm thinking that was actually a mistake. We want to try something a little bit different than that. We've got a big circle up here, which is going to sort of be starting that off. It's still raining. It hasn't stopped raining yet. And I'm hoping that it does eventually stop raining. But what I need to do first... Now, some people have suggested I should get the mod that it doesn't cost any money to do any digging or anything. I don't want to get that one. I would rather, actually have it cost money to do digging and things like that. But what I do want to do for a minute is I actually want to remove the wall down here. Bring that back up there. I'll remove this up there and to there and also that bit. Right, the reason that I want to do this is I want to go back in here and I want to do some more building of this wall. We've got a flood defense wall right here and we want to have it on curvy. I'm going to do it like that, and then I want to bring it round here like this. I got lightning bolts coming along. Cannot build on water. Build on water. So yeah, we got lightning bolts slapping into the ground on a regular basis at the moment. I'm going to take that one off a second, and I'm just going to remove that piece there. And also that piece there. Now, I don't know if that is going to end up being a mistake or not. Put this one back. And we'll start building here. I can't build into there. I can build up this way. Ah, there we go. I can do it like that. Right. That fits in much better. And then we can start filling this area up a bit more. So the other landscaping option that I want to do is I actually want to keep working on this down through here. I'm going to go with the big one there. Actually, that might be a bit too much. I want to keep bringing this one up like this. But it does cost a lot of money to do this. And the reason I want to do this is because I don't want to just rely on that flood wall there. I want to lift this up and I want to have a natural landscaped area. Now, I had other suggestions of things that I can do here. I shouldn't be digging it out by hand underneath this. I should do some different things instead. And I'm going to do that. That is also on my to-do list of things that I want to do. I'm about to run out of soil. To elevate more ground, you need to pick up soil somewhere. So we're going to go in here and we're going to start picking out some of the soil that's in here. Like this. And that's going to give us some soil. But it's also costing us money. Right? So we're going to need to be digging this out a little bit. I mean, it's good because it's starting to take the water away. And that is a good thing. Now, I'm minus 183. So we haven't had much more expansion. I'm going to have to change this round very soon so that we can get some more houses going in there. And I will do that. I just want to build this a little bit more. I'd like to kind of get it to that height all the way around over here, just so that we can be sure that it's kind of safe for the all the soil and everything. And I'll bring that one over there as well. This is the last bit that I want to bring up, is that there. And then I could remove that piece of wall altogether. If I can remove that piece, that would be good. And then I want to rely more on the actual landscape than this wall. This wall isn't going to be very successful, I don't think. I'd rather remove it and have the landscape itself doing the work. And that bit there could be removed, as could that bit down there. Because remember, the overall idea here is that this lake, all of the sewage is going to go in here. All right, that's where we're going to put everything. Now, I've had people saying that there is another way that we can do this, and I really like this idea, this one that's been suggested. I'm going to put some commercial zoning there, allow a bit of commercial. I need some more industrial zoning as well. We're going to have to deal with that soon. And I think I will do industrial zoning here. It's going to come out that way. No, it won't. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to put some more housing in first. And what we'll do is we'll start just working these here. Working our way in towards the center of this zone. Like this. And we go for houses right in there like that. So we've got more housing. And then I'm going to take commercial zoning, and I'm going to do commercial zoning on this line here. All the way around. And I'll actually do that on a complete circle all the way around. But I'm going to rush. I don't want to do too much at once. I can do this bit. I'll right click and change that over. So that will go through there like that. And this road up here doesn't need to change size or anything. So we can start adding in a couple of extra bits. We don't have any money at the moment because I went and spent all my money on messing around with those other on those other things. But up here, hang on, what's that? Disasters. Building shelters allows you to evacuate your citizens. Right, now there was a way that there was something about manually inducing a disaster. Somebody said something about doing that, and I'm not sure how you did it. There was a thing, I remember seeing something about disasters. Maybe that was under landscape. Yes, here we go. We've got a sinkhole right there. We've got an earthquake. We've got a tornado. We've got a thunderstorm. We've got forest fires. I mean, wow. I really like that the lighting is a lot better now. Where we can actually see what we're doing now. And I'm wondering... Uh-oh. Yeah, I need to do a sinkhole. I was told I need to just go here and I need to do a sinkhole because this is like filling up. It's spilling over the dam. And it's going to end up causing us problems. That's why I've been working on there. We've also got floods going on over there. So I need to put a sinkhole in here. Why can't I do it? Why can't I put a sinkhole in? Don't. Oh. I have put a sinkhole in. Part of the ground suddenly sinks to create a hole. Place disaster to choose location of sinkhole. It hasn't sunk. Thunderstorm. Lightning bolts can set buildings and forests on fire. A thunderstorm needs an entry point. Collapse. Right, well it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why can't I have a sinkhole? We're going to right click. No. It's supposed to put a sinkhole here and it's not supposed to be flooding the city over there. That's not supposed to happen. Why isn't this... Why aren't you working? Meteor strike. Severity of the meteorite strike affects how large the crater will be created and how far from the impact site destruction reaches. Place disaster to choose impact site. So I could do that. Right, it's not working. Tsunami. Why isn't it working? Why am I not able to do this? Disasters. Do I need to build shelters in order to be able to do it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let's go and have a look over this way then. I might need to do... there's a flood. Yeah, I've got a slight problem here in that we've got some floods going on. So let's just pause that a second. And we have to go back to landscaping. We go to here to regular landscaping and not disaster landscaping. And we're going to try and just bring that up a little bit there. As long as it doesn't cost us too much. There we go. Right, and then I'm also going to go over to here. And I'm going to remove that one and that one. And that one and that one there. And then I'm going to rebuild those. Only this time I'm going to go up this way. I'm going to bring it along over here. And I'm going to put it to there like that. So that I don't have to take up any of this extra space. So I can remove that. And I can remove that as well. And then they should be able to build up through. Electricity consumption. Okay, that's all good. And then here, 95, 90. That's all good as well. So that we got no issues with any of that. That seems to be working. I've just got to make sure the landscaping is actually working properly. And I need to be able to... I want to bring that hill up like that. It's that kind of height that I'm going to want all the way round in order to be able to keep the city safe. We've got this massive, great big wall of poop up through here. And quite frankly... we've got no soil left now. Quite frankly, it could get dangerous. It could get very, very dangerous. Of course, the big issue now is that it's going to cost us a load of money. And I can't have it costing us money. So we just get rid of that. That should stop any floods for a minute. That should deal with that. We had the flooding coming up here. This is going to be an area prone to floods anyway. It's going to be causing us a problem. I got a little bit of water there.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Well, I'm hoping that it does actually form in the middle there. I thought that it was like an instant thing, but it's not, apparently. It does take a while. I hope I didn't click anywhere else. Size of 5.5 is about... Oh, there we go. This is what we want.
Sinkhole. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Open disaster report. Aftermath of recent sinkhole. Congratulations, the city did not suffer damage. Okay. So we've got a hole in the ground there. Let me go to this. Oh, cool.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
This could be more of a problem. It could cause a very large wave of poop. And it could sort of spread across the city. Which, that could actually be quite worrying. What's it going to do? There it is. There it is. Oh, it zooms in on it. And boom! That's it. I'm packing my things and moving to live in a cave. No more flaming rocks.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Okay, it did actually cause a wave to come out. This is very cool. 1 second. I know what I want to do. I'm just going to pause that right there. Look at that is fantastic. Actually forms a wave all the way around. This is so cool. Very, very cool. No, I want to go into options a minute. I'm going to try and turn off the day-night cycle. I want to see what happens if I do that a minute, whether it's what point it's going to go to, because the nighttime thing on here is not great. So we go use day-night cycle. That's the one. I want to turn that one off, and I can just go like that, and then brilliant. Okay, we've actually got some. Oh, there we go. We've actually got some nice daylight now. This is much better. Right, I like this. So we've got a wave that's coming out this way. That could cause... I probably shouldn't have put that... Uh-oh. It's going to pollute our river. Unless this dissipates beforehand, it's going to end up polluting the river. I love the way that the wave has come back in. I've been told by a few people that the fluid dynamics on here, although it's slow, it's actually quite realistic. Various different things. And this is awesome. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at it running away down there. There's two bits. I'm trying to watch two things at well, everything all at once. We got a load of water coming over here, and that is heading straight down into the river. That's not good. Pollution. Yeah, there's only a little bit of pollution. It's not too bad. So there's a little bit going into the river there, but this is the big problem. I got a wave of poop here that is now flooding through the city, and it's not going to be good. It's all coming over this way. Hopefully it will sort of dissipate in a minute. At least we got a bit more space in here now. That's still running around. I wonder if we're going to get a secondary wave is going to come out. This is now settled down. We've got a bit that's run into the river. A little tiny bit there has gone into the river. But overall, the actual stuff that's gone into the river is minimal, to say the least. And... yeah, we can go all the way down there. Somebody said that there doesn't seem to be any railway. There is a railway. It's over there. It's right over that side. No, there is our... so look at the water. We've got flooding there, and we've got some flooding there. But generally, it's pretty good. It's running around the drain hole there now. Okay, that was very, very cool. Very cool indeed. I was very pleased with that. We've got this now polluted water. I'm hoping that it's going to go in the correct direction. Oh. Oh, my poor city! My poor city is completely flooded. Bus depot. This is not good. Look at this. It's sweeping the cars away and everything. This is what happens when you have a meteorite strike your city, isn't it? is that you don't want meteorites to strike your city, right? We're up to 30,000. So what I'm going to do... you go away. Healthcare. We're going to want some more healthcare. 6 citizens heal capacity. Well, actually, we're doing all right with that. We're doing all right with that. So we want to come here. A fire safety. Now, I can put in a fire station. Fire safety is not great over there. I do need a fire station over here. We're going to need one here at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fire station in here. And then I'm also going to go to the police station and I'm going to put one of those in as well. Over... Actually, which way does the road go? The road goes... Oh, it goes that way. Right. Yeah, I should have put it down this side. Yeah. Right, I'll put that one down there. This one up here needs to be moved. That's on the wrong side. It's got to go over here. So if I come off of you and I go to you and I relocate, that one needs to go that side and then it can more easily access everything. Right. There we go. So there's the firehouse. And we've got the... Yeah, okay, so we got a little bit of the flooding over here. There's no more water over this way. We haven't got any additional flooding. We've just got this bit of flooding right here. And that is now self-correcting. We've got another pool down here, which is not ideal. And then we've got this flood defense wall here. But the water is on either side of the flood defense wall. And I think that is actually holding it back rather than helping. So I'm going to remove all of the flood defense wall now. I'm just going to take all of this down. And instead, what we're going to hope for is that sinkholes and sculpting of the landscape is going to be what we need. So I'll bring all of that out. It's actually making a little bit more space in there for water. We can go back into here. Soil availability is minimal. So then I can go there for a sinkhole, and I can put a sinkhole right there. Put another one there, like that. So that's recharging. I'm going to take that one off, and then we just leave it for a minute, by the look of it. Transport, parks, and plazas. Where is the shelter that we're supposed to build? This Japanese garden? No. Props, and... So there's a shelter that we're supposed to build, and... Is this it? Medical helicopter depot. It's not that one. Police... no, it's not in... Oh, hang on. What's this? This is the one. A disaster response unit... Small emergency shelter. That's 24,000. We've got 18,000 here at the moment. So we're going to need to build one of these. And they're only very, very small. So we don't need to worry too much about them. We don't need any commercial buildings at the moment. But we're going to need some soon. Oh, water. I don't have any water out there. I'm going to need to just do a little bit more. So I'm going to do that before I do anymore. I'm going to bring that all the way down there. I know that's quite an expensive thing to do, but it's going to mean also that we do cover this area up here properly. And we go to that point and bring that up there. And I'm going to come out here so that we cover all of this half circle. And down to there. And I need 2 more lengths of pipe to cover all of this. And then that's all of this area here covered so that we've got water rationing out on all of it. I'm going to need to get some more water coming into this area soon. So I got to plan that one. This here is slowly drying up. That's good. I've also got... Right, the landscape here is slow. At best at the moment.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Residents need to take precautionary measures. We want to build some more industrial zone. We're going to need that. I don't want to take it any closer to the river, so we're going to have to move it up this way a little bit. We've also got some issues here with garbage not being picked up by the look of it. Oh, here comes the sinkhole. Here comes the sinkhole. There we go. What's forming down there? How big is this one going to be?
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
I love the way that the water does that. That is very, very cool. Open disaster reports. Recent sinkhole. Congratulations. We did not suffer any damage. It didn't say how big the sinkhole was going to be. We can do that, though, and we can go back to this one here. That was a very small sinkhole compared to this one over here. If I click multiple times on the same spot with the sinkhole, does that make it even bigger? Like, if I go here and click there like that, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There, I'll do that all in exactly the same spot. And yes, it's this bit down here. We've got some issue here with the water. I need to bring this hill. I need to sculpt the hill a little bit higher. But I also want to build an emergency shelter just in case. Do these disasters happen randomly, or is it only the ones that we order to happen? Because if it's only the ones that we order to happen, that's a little bit different. It's going to make a difference to how we do things. You know, I am actually thinking that maybe it would be a good idea to bring some of that down here. We don't have to go too close. We definitely don't want to go too close to the river because we're extracting our water supply. We're going to need to extract more water. Actually, now would be a good idea. We'll start extracting some more water from there, like that, and then I will put the pipe and I'll join that one in together as well. And then we will go over to the roads over here, and we're going to upgrade this road here to something a bit more substantial. We're not going to go one way, but I will go for just a 2-lane road there. That one's going to go like that, and then I'm going to go to the medium roads here. We're not going to take... Well, I wonder if I should do it at the bus lane. Tram tracks. I'm going to go with a bus lane on here, and I'm going to upgrade that all the way up through there with bus lane. So we're going to go up there. And we'll see if this is going to be beneficial. It's going to cost us a little bit. It doesn't cost us actually a massive amount of money to do this. It does remove the commercial zoning just for a second.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
It's done it 5 times because I put 5 of them all together. That's why it announced it 5 times instead of just once. It's quite loud, that announcement, isn't it? There we go. So they're all going to, like, jump down on this spot.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
We get it. Right. Aftermath of recent sinkhole. Oh, that's very cool. Right, so I want to go back to here. I want to have a look at it now. So this one here is quite... I tell you what, that sinkhole there seemed to be bigger than any of the other sinkholes. It might just be because they're next to other sinkholes, and so it's no longer as effective. How do you make the sinkhole bigger? I zoom, and the zoom doesn't seem to do anything. That doesn't... I mean, maybe if I, like, click and drag, does that make the sinkhole bigger? I'd like it to, because at the moment, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I mean, if I go like that... No, I clicked, and one has agreed to appear over there. I put one there. And one there. Put one in the sinkhole that we've already got. We've got a sinkhole right there. Maybe that'll go down deeper still. We'll try that. And... we could put one right next to it. We've got our mega sinkhole there. That was like 5 of them. So we'll put that one, drop another one right there next to it. And we'll see what this does. Not really sure. Because at the moment, the poop is overflowing the hill. And this is not really what I wanted to happen. But I know what I can do. I can go back into here. And I go to the waterways bit. And there. And now, because I've got this up so much higher. If I bring that one around like that. There. This can go on top of this hill. Like this, look. There. And now we've got a really high wall, and, you know, it's even better. So it also possibly means that, there. Yeah, that's coming around that way. And then this is over here. Right, so this bit over this side is still too low. I want to actually bring that up higher. I need to gather some more soil first. So I'm going to do via this bit in here, which is costing me quite a bit of money. But I can still harvest it. And then I can bring this through. This is what I want.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Right.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
And that's the one right in the middle of the big one that we had already.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
You finished? You quite finished? And we got a lot of holes here now, so it does sort of seem to be working. We can go back to here and have a look. Right, so I'll tell you what, these sinkholes aren't actually that big. Right, they do go down a few layers, but we got a lot of water here that is pouring out, and it's not enough. These sinkholes just aren't big enough. I want a much bigger sinkhole than this. At the moment, it's simply not substantial enough to sort of fulfill our needs. Now, weekly change is currently on 0. This bit here is now drying up. We're not going to have to worry about that. I am going to just go back here and finish doing this bit here that I was working on, which is like that. Bringing this along the top of this wall that this natural wall that we've constructed all the way around here, so that hopefully we don't have any future problems. So I'll bring that all the way up to there and to about that point there. It's about as high as we're going to get up there. And then bring you out of there, these coloured bars. So yeah, we definitely want some more industrial zoning. I've got that bit down there at the moment. And I'm going to add in some more industrial zone now. And we're just going to use standard road like this. We'll go straight line on this one. And we're going to go to there. I'm going two-way on this. I want to just do everything on one way. We'll bring that. I'm only going to go that far on it, I think. And then this one here is going to go there. Straight over to there. And then I can do the same on that one. Take you to there. You know what? If I do that as 4-lane road, we could actually upgrade that a little bit. I'll take that one out. I want to put this as 4-lane. Not the other bit, but I want to put this bit here as 4-lane. And I've got a very specific reason for this. I'm curious to see. It does. It fills it all the way up. There. That's it. So we got the 4-lane with the buses on there, and it does actually fill all of that area up completely. So then I can go back to zoning. I want to go over to here, and we're going to have industrial, 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 and industrial, and industrial down there. And I'm also going to make that bit industrial as well. And then this down, this, actually, we're going to have that as industrial also. All the way up through there. So we've got loads of industrial zoning there. Then I'm going to come back up here and we're going to go, the inner circle here is going to be, for the moment, it's going to be housing like that. And then I'm also going to spread housing a little bit further, and we're going to fill in this piece over here. I don't have any more demand for housing at the moment, so I've got a load of commercial zoning, and I've got a load of housing. Is there any more that No, I'm not going to put any more for a minute. Though I've still got... not commercial, industrial. I've got this big demand for industrial buildings. My main issue at the moment is that I don't think our poop lake is going to ultimately be big enough. I think we're going to end up running into problems with this. And we're going to have to try something else with the poop lake idea. We can't use that one yet. Water treatment plant. We're tank reservoir. City pumps more water than it needs. The excess is stored in the tanks. But we don't have any kind of reservoir for... freshwater outlet, yeah. We don't have any kind of reservoir for this kind of thing. I want to move you... Oh, no, I need to do... No. I want to move you round a bit. Trying to put it all in... I don't want it in that... Alright, we'll just do that. We'll add another one in there. Close together so that it uses the same sort of feature. So now sewage draining capacity is 120. It should go up. There we go. Right. It should now be 240. There we go. 240 water tank usage. So we can have fresh water being stored, but we can't store anything else. So we got those two there. And they're busy starting to fill up our sinkholes. But I don't think that's going to work. This down here... I got a little bit of water left down there, but that's now evaporating, and then this whole area should dry up. But what are we going to do about our lake? I don't think the lake idea, ultimately, is actually going to work. I just can't see it. I don't know why you're abandoned. Oh, we got loads of commercial zoning. Might just be to do with that. Oh, I have no water! Ah, that might also be to do with it. I need... water pipe. Bring that over that way like that. Bit down there, and then put you up there. Bring that one down there like that. Okay, so they've all got water. Power is down there, but gonna leave that. Just gonna ignore it. Pretend that it doesn't exist, because that's just standard commercial zoning. Not commercial, standard industrial zoning. So they should zone the industrial down here as well, and then that will join in with the power, and then there won't be any issues with it. And right, the only other thing now really is the garbage. How are we coping with garbage? That's all being collected there. I've got a nice 4-lane road all the way up through to there, so they should be able to deal with that. They can deal with this. I've got 2 of them actually, because I got one out this side. This landfill over here, 2, it's 45% full. We're only using 2 trucks though. This one down here is 20% full. We're going to need to get the burners at some point. Probably some point soon. I am wondering if we could like have one of those and then like hit it with a meteorite or something and then replace it with a new one. That's something we could try. I'm not going to do that in this episode, but I am going to try it in the next episode. I'm going to try hitting the yard with a meteorite and see if that causes us to then be able to just build a new one in replacement. It does leave a crater, so we may have to do a little bit of work to like level out the crater or something. But I still think it could actually be pretty cool if we could use a meteorite to get rid of the garbage. The ultimate garbage disposal effort. I do know that, I mean, the sinkholes is kind of doing something, but once this city starts to grow, this idea isn't going to work. The only thing I can think of is expand out. I mean, we've got trains over here. If I go out that way, we'll be able to connect up with the trains. That would work. The only other thing I can think of for this is to expand that one all the way around here like this and have an absolutely massive lake and put in a lot of those poop lakes. So we got this monument down here that's going to be completely drowned under poop, and we build a wall along here. This part of the city may end up being submerged. Tell you what, let's have a look, and we'll go to here and we'll see where the level is. So you got the level there, that's the height of it, and just drops down over to here. It comes up. That there is not far off the height that we want it to be. It's all down here. This is all lower down. There's a big dip right in there, and then we got a wall along here. So I think this could work. If I was to take this area down here, I could turn that into one massive poop lake. Of course, you realise the problem with this poop lake idea is that we're going to end up using half of our map as the poop lake. We're not going to be able to do anything more with a huge area of our map, and that is going to cause us some issues. I can see that is going to cause us some serious problems. Let me fill this in, and we'll start putting in some more houses all the way around on that bit. There we go. Commercial zoning. Actually, we could probably do some commercial zoning soon. I'll bring that one. Let's close that down. Now, are you actually joined up yet, or is that still not got... Oh, yes, it does. It's got power there now. No longer need to concern ourselves with that bit. That has now dried out, and you can see the land is starting to dry as well. Right, I didn't want to rush things today. I've been going along at a fairly steady speed, but we can speed things up a little bit here, just to kind of get an idea of how high the poop lake is going to get. You know, I do think that we're going to need to put this wall all the way around and completely connect it up, and then these are going to be submerged. That's what's going to happen, because this lake ain't going anywhere. I mean, it has been higher than this. It sort of came up to about that height, but it's still not great. We've got the medical helicopter depot. That's another thing that we're going to have to think about building. Let's go. I'm going to do one more sinkhole in here, I think, because it's starting to get deeper anyway. So I don't think it's going to hurt. We're going to go back to landscaping, and we go to here. What else have we got? We've got the meteorite strike. We don't want that. The collapse, no. The thunderstorm, no. The forest fire, no. The earthquake, ground shakes, causing the earth to crack. Buildings on the cracks to be destroyed. Earthquakes have an epicenter. That's the main point of destruction. If it's on water, it can cause tsunami-like waves. No, we don't want to do that. Just choose a sinkhole. Just plonk a sinkhole down somewhere and let it go. There we go. We've got a sinkhole. Another one forming. Already forming. It's already getting desperate. So it's this bit up here. Now, we can lift these pylons up really high. So I could actually, like, completely encapsulate this. Like that. Bring that one out. And I could go around like that.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Another little dip in the water. Going to keep us going for a minute. I've got no power over here on these, so we just need to very quickly add in a pylon. And in order to do that, space already occupied. Yeah, that's the problem. I've got to delete that one there, like that. And then I can go to this one. I can join it onto there. I can bring that up like that, and then bring it over there like that. There we go. Right. That now goes over the wall, and that one is now operational. I don't want you. I don't want you either. So as that is now fully operational, it's going over the wall up there. We've got fog. That's what we seem to have. We seem to have copious quantities of fog everywhere in this city. It's just continuously foggy. Ash from a volcanic eruption causes... Oh. Delay. We got ash from a volcanic eruption. There's nothing there, but no, you look here. Delays in international air traffic. Volcano ash filters planned for installation during next decade. Hashtag no more ash. Okay. That might be why it's so dingy at the moment. Can't see anything. What is that? Too few services. What services is it that you're looking for? I'm looking here. Oh, it's the small emergency shelter we don't have yet. I need to work on that. We also could do with some fire. We're going to need fire protection on here, so I'm going to bring... Actually, we got no employees on that one, so if I put fire protection on there, that's going to help those. By quite a long way. That has made a significant difference. And then I'm also going to... I'm wondering if I should put another one in here somewhere. Put one in there. If I put one down here somewhere, that would actually make quite a big difference to all of that up there. I know that it's probably too many to be having, but I'm still going to do it anyway. Police, we don't have very many police up here, so I'm going to put one there. That's going to help out. And I'm not going to put any more police in for a minute. We're going to go back over here to healthcare. We got a medical clinic. We got that one. What is this? Medical helicopter depot. I don't think we need to worry about this. Oh, well, I suppose technically we ought to put something in here just to keep that lot happy. There we go. We'll dump that one in there. And then they're all going to be happy. They've got access up there. And then education. How are we doing for education? We've got one primary school and we have more people eligible than are actually currently attending primary school. So I'm going to drop that one in there. Then I'm going to come over to this one here and we're going to put in some commercial zoning here like this. Because I want this complete ring to be commercial zoning. So I'm actually going to fill that ring in now. And then once that one's done, we're going to go back to here. And I'm going to fill some of this in all the way around with more houses so we get more people moving in. And that is all we got time for today. So in our next episode, I'm going to have another play around. And we're going to see if we can put a meteorite strike onto one of the landfill sites. I might move the landfill site in order to do that. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, I reckon a meteorite impact on a landfill site, if I was to shift this one up away from there a little bit, if I can, I don't know even if I can move those or not. But I think that could be quite good. If we can shift it, and then we can use a meteorite strike, that will eliminate the garbage, and then when we come back, everything will be tickety-boo and hunky-dory, and there won't be any problems. This is sort of working at the moment, but we're going to need a lot more work on it. I think that sinkholes alone are not going to be enough, and it's going to get irritating having to make hundreds and hundreds of sinkholes, but we might be able to do it. We can also do some landscaping. I don't intend, at the moment, to use free landscaping. I'd like to be able to do it within the confines of the game. Sinkholes is technically cheating enough. That's kind of cheaty enough for my liking. I'd rather not do any more than that. We forgot water. I need to remember to put water in here. So if I bring that one up there like that, there, and then I'll bring that one to about there. That'll do. And we can bring it over to about there somewhere. And then I can do the same up here. Go to about there somewhere. Bring it over to about there somewhere. That'll do for a minute. And then, what have I got here? I want to bring that one up. Space already occupied because of there. It doesn't quite reach. It's not enough. So what I got to do is I actually delete that little section, and then I can do it. Go back to here. And that can go up there. And it can actually go that far, like that, and then you can go distance too short. Yes, of course it is. Right, well, I'll join that one in now. I know I don't have to join them in. I know, but I still have to do it. It's just, yeah, you know, it feels better. It just feels better if it runs in a loop, okay? It just does. Bear with me on this, okay? Just grant me a little leeway on that, please. Is that okay? Can I have that? And look in here a minute, and I want to look at pollution. I need to watch this quite carefully because our water source is right there. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful that we don't have too much pollution sort of slipping down that way. Like our power station is going to definitely have to stay up that side away from there because that spreads out further on the power stations. Our power at the moment, we're getting close to maximum, so I am going to need to put in another one of these. I'm going to drop that one down there, like that. So we've got a fourth power station going in. We're now up to 200 megawatts. That'll keep us going for a little bit longer. And our poop lake. This is the big thing that we're working on. I really don't know at the moment if this idea is going to work. But I mean, if you look around, if we could unlock that, we can landscape down here. I don't want to get too close to the edge of the river. But we could landscape down around here and then back up. And then bring it up sort of along here and back in this way. That's going to be under a lot of water. But I'm thinking, I'm hoping that the water, like we could have the road, we could lift that up and have that on a high bridge going right through the middle of the poop lake, which I think would be pretty cool if we could do that. That would be very awesome. I'd like to be able to do that. We'll see. I have no idea yet if it's going to work. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.